Hello toy collectors and YouTubers, this is Film School 93 with another Authentic Legends and Collectibles toy review, and today's toys will be reviewing Plastic Meatball Fright Rags Halloween action figures from the classic 1978 horror film. But before we get started on the toy review, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications for future toy reviews. Here is Laurie on the card, Jamie Lee Curtis, looking absolutely amazing. I love the artwork. I like the design. I even like how they have a little special comic book little offer at the side there. There's no bends, no tears on this whatsoever. They did an amazing job there at Plastic Meatball getting this taken care of. Here's what she looks like in the back. It reminds me of the Superpowers, vintage Star Wars Kenner, how they used to have the artwork and stuff in the background looking like this. But here's all the accessories. Here's the story of Laurie here, and then all the information. Look at this at the bottom. I like this little mail-away. It's not a real mail-away. It doesn't work. So, but it comes with these little comic books. I think it's like Lava Man, Tarantula Man, and Neutron Man or something like that. But these are really cool. I like that design and advertisement on the back of this card. So here she is, Laurie on the card. Let's go ahead and take Laurie off the card and get a look at this action figure and see what she looks like. Look, here she is, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis, looking a little like Jamie Lee Curtis, I have to admit. Not a bad little sculpt. This is supposed to be done in a 3.75 style, Kenner style action figure, but not so much like of that time frame, because this one to me is more like 90, going into the early 90s, because the detail's just way too amazing on this to look really retro vintage style, because to me it does look a little bit like Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, the action figure has great apps. Paint apps are amazing on this. The plastic, the sculpt, check it out. The detail in these bell bottoms. I love these. This screams late 1970s bell bottoms going on at the hip huggers and all that. And this just looks great. Looks great. I like this. Very sturdy plastic, hard plastic that went to this action figure. But the detail, nothing is missed on this. Great paint apps, great sculpt. Plastic Meatball, knocked a home run on this figure to give us a very own Laurie Strode action figure from Halloween, the very first 1975 Halloween movie of Jamie Lee Curtis here, and I am super impressed. Just absolutely amazing. Now let's do the 5-point articulation test like we always do to make sure nothing breaks, nothing tears. I'm a little bit weary on this. Not saying that it's bad, but just the fact that it's just a limited edition, so I don't want to break the toy, but the head turns, the arms turn just fine. Nothing snapped. Very tight limbs, very tight plastic, so I have nothing to worry about. But look at the bell bottoms on this. I love it. This is so cool, and I'm so excited. And I waited a freaking year and a month to get this. Yeah. Pre-ordered this last year and it took forever. I just got it in the mail like today, so I'm like crazy. And her accessory, she comes with a jack-o'-lantern. Nice little sculpt on this. Good detail. Yeah, why it would Halloween action figure wouldn't be Halloween without a jack-o'-lantern, right? There are other accessories. She has more than just one. Check this out. She has the hanger. Remember the hanger scene in the closet from the movie? Yep, she's got that. Of course, that doesn't come undone, and you can't poke Michael with that. Here's the knife. She's got a knife, and we're gonna get to see. She can put it in her hand and see which one it fits. It's very tiny, and the hands are very open, so I'm not too sure if this knife's gonna actually fit into the figure. And I hate wasting our time trying to put this thing into there, but I'm going to do my best, guys, okay? I'm not sure what the hand this is going to go on. I'm going to try to just make it work, but the handle is just too skinny at the bottom, and the hands are too big, too open wide, so kind of a letdown. So you got to be very careful when displaying this if you have got this figure, just to make sure that it doesn't have it fall or lose that knife. But here she is, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis action figure. All right, Linda Vanderklok, and man, once again, love the artwork, love the packaging, love how this is put onto the card. Nice graphic design. Everything about this is amazing, especially with the Halloween logo at the top. Making sure there's no bends, no tears. Plastic Meatball package is really good for me. So, I have nothing to worry about this thing. And, of course, there's the background looking, like I said, that vintage look from the 1980s of the action figure, what it can do, or the accessories, the information about the character, and then once again that fake little giveaway at the bottom, which I love. That's a nice little touch by Plastic Meatball doing that. But let's go ahead and take a look at Linda off the card and see what she looks like. All right, Linda, here she is. Looks nothing like PJ Souls. I am so sorry. PJ Souls was a cutie, a hottie back in the day. This doesn't look so much like her, but the detail is still amazing. They're supposed to look like little action figures from the back in the day. Once again, I'm saying this is more like early 90s than it is more of the 80s. Look at the bell bottoms again, and then the big old platform sandals going on here, sandal shoes, if you will. I think these are so cool, man. Stuff that my mom wore when she was a teenager. That's correct, when this all came out. But this looks absolutely cool. I can't get over the details. 5-point articulation, make sure that nothing falls apart, nothing breaks. We can't turn their head because of her hair. So the head cannot turn. So 4 points of articulation, not 5. But anyways, once again, action figure is doing great. Sturdy, tight plastic. Nothing's bending, nothing's breaking, nothing's falling apart. So Plastic Meatball has knocked a home run on the way these figures are designed, or at least the ones that I got here in particular. But the detail in this, look at the little bell-bottom jeans, all the detail. Just, what can I say? Very cool action figure. She does come with an accessory. I have to say that. And her accessory is a little handbag, a little purse, if you will, with all her stuff in it, ready to wear that and maybe beat the crap out of Michael Myers if she sees him with her handbag. I don't know. But yeah, here's Linda. Looks good. Once again, doesn't look like PJ Souls, but hey, that's okay. I'm glad I have this action figure in my collection now. So let's go and move over to you-know-who. Here he is, the man of the hour, Michael Myers, from Halloween, 1978 horror film done by John Carpenter, and the packaging, the graphic design, the photo they chose, everything is perfect. Absolutely perfect on this. No bends, no tears in the card. Once again, superpowers, Star Wars Kinnerish artwork to display the artwork. Looking in the background, like how the back of the card looks. I think it just really sells us. Of course, there's the other pictures of the other action figures included. Once again, that little special mail away thing that they do that's fake, not real. But this just looks good. Let's go and take Michael Myers off the card and see what we got with him. Here's Michael Myers. Awesome. Home run for Plastic Meatball right here, ladies and gentlemen. This, folks, is what it's all about. This looks amazing. This action figure has the detail. This is just scary in itself. For the 3.75, supposed to look like that vintage Kenner Star Wars from the late 1970s, early 1980s. However, the detail in this is so amazing. I'm calling it like early 1990s just for the fact that this thing is absolutely amazing. The detail in the mask, the detail in the hair of the mask is just spot on. From the movie, from Michael Myers mask, it's just, I'm telling you, spot on. Let's do a 5-point articulation. The head didn't pop off. I was afraid there for a minute, but it didn't. The arms are sturdy. Everything's great. Nice plastic. Great detail of plastic. Great paint apps. Nothing is falling apart. Very, 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 I mean, I know it's supposed to be ugly horror, but very beautiful action figure, to be honest with you, for 3.75 size. He does come with an accessory. 2 of them. Look at this. A headstone. Our beloved daughter, Judith Myers. Can you believe that? And it's a very good, sturdy plastic, solid, hard piece of plastic. And so that's a nice little touch to throw in here to give it that Halloween vibe. But here he does have his accessory, the main one, a knife. It kind of sits in his hand a little bit. Once again, kind of like Laurie, very loose, very tiny. Hands are open very wide. So kind of not happy with that, I guess, but it is what it is. And put them on display, or play with them, hopefully don't lose them. But here he is. And now here, compared oranges to apples. So what we got here is Super 7 Funko, released back in like 2014, 2015 in the middle. We got the one over here on the other with the blood on him. That's from like 2 years ago, I believe. And then we got this one that's on the side, obviously, from Plastic Meatball. Now those other, like the other one I meant to say with the blood is Super 7 Reaction. The one in the middle is Funko, Super 7 Reaction, and of course this one is the Plastic Meatball, and they have done an awesome job. This looks amazing. Here is also a Reaction Super 7 of Halloween 2 with the Laurie that came with that one for the hospital gown. This one maybe a little Jamie Lee Curtis, not really, but this group of figures, action figures, 3.75, done like I said in that vintage style, Kenner. These are amazing. The detail is absolutely amazing on these. Take a look at this. It's just, it's uncanny how they got the sculpted. Like I said, PJ Souls, not so much as Jamie Lee Curtis a little bit, in my opinion, okay? But got bad news, kids. These are limited run. These are done. They're sold out. There's no more. You can't get any. And if you think you want one or you want to get one, then you can go over to eBay, but you're going to pay an arm, a leg, a couple of children from the scalpers. So, I mean, that's the only way you're going to be able to find it. Now, they do have other cool things that they do release. So I go check out their Facebook page or go check out go to Plastic Meatballs. Go to their website. I'll have the link in the description below. And go check out what they have to offer. Other things as well. Just as cool as these figures. But yeah, here they are. The Halloween 1975 movie action figures by Plastic Meatball and Fright Rags. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button below. And please subscribe to our channel.